Wait, what's going on? Hi, my name's Teacher Evelyn, and I work for VIP Kid, and I do not work for iTutorGroup. Why do I have this background? Well, I figured I would tell you guys my application story with iTutorGroup before I take this all down. I decided to apply for iTutorGroup. And I will explain my reasons why, the positive things about iTutorGroup, and why I chose that it was not a personal fit for me. I'm not going to throw this company in the trash. I'm not going to try to badmouth or talk bad about it, but I'm just going to share the facts as I saw them, as I experienced them. Okay. I love VIP Kid. I've been working for VIP Kid for a year. I get good morning hours and Friday and Saturday night hours. But I heard that iTutorGroup is a 24/7 company. And in many ways, that's true. It's a company where you teach up to 6 students at a time, sometimes children, teens, or adults, depending on whether you choose it or they choose it for you. I'm not sure. But I know there are people who specialize in just kids in that company, if you want to do that. iTutorGroup is based out of Taiwan, but the students are not just from Taiwan and China, they're also from Japan, and it's possible to get students from other parts of Asia. iTutorGroup has existed longer than VIP Kid, and for that reason, they've expanded more. They're reaching more people. iTutorGroup's base pay is a little bit lower than VIP Kid, but unlike VIP Kid, as you get rated by your students, if you get a 10, which is the best rating you can get from your students, you can get bonuses and get a little bit more money per class. So, do you want to know why I'm not working for them? Their website's not very user-friendly. Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, you have to do your own math to figure out what times you want to request. You see, VIP Kid, you open and close your own time slots whenever you want to. You can work 0 hours. They're fine with it. We're independent contractors. We do what we want. With iTutorGroup, you're required to have at least 10 minimum hours that you have to choose the day that you are hired. And if they get those hours wrong or confused, or if you're confused in translating them to Taiwan time, it takes a little bit of work to get it fixed. Anyway. Okay, I want to tell you some of the awesome things about iTutorGroup before I say negative stuff. Okay, so if you work for iTutorGroup, you can work potentially 24 hours. There's obviously a gap during the day in the afternoon times that is white, not green. You can open bookings then, but in Asia, it's in the middle of the night when it's the middle of the day here. So it's a little bit hard to get booked then. But just like VIP Kid, mornings are booming in iTutorGroup. Evenings are booming, especially on weekends in iTutorGroup. The reason I was interested in iTutorGroup is because I don't want to lose my job with VIP Kid. I just wanted to extend my hours past what I'm getting with VIP Kid. But I'll talk to you later about how I realized maybe that's not a good fit for my family because my kids are still little and they still need their mama most of the day. Okay. So some of the positive things. I found out that you can get Manicam for free if you sign up for iTutorGroup. So they can get you a Manicam account. You just need a green screen behind you and you won't have to print out these papers like I did. And you'll have this just beautiful, breathtaking logo all over the wall behind you. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of just words. I've been so spoiled with VIP Kid that I can have my own creative classroom and everything. Anyway, so you can get Manicam for free. You don't have to pay for it. So that's cool. Also, you can get Chinese lessons for free through Ming, I believe it's called. You can get some Chinese lessons. It's not with a tutor, but it's digital, and you normally have to pay a little something for it. But it's free. iTutorGroup pays for it. One thing that's better about VIP Kid is they cover the banking fees, or they fix it so there's not banking fees. And with iTutorGroup, sometimes you have to pay the banking fees, which can be up to $5 per paycheck, which is kind of, but that's okay. That's life. With iTutorGroup, I found out that the time slots. So this is something positive about iTutorGroup. You can cancel your time slots before 24 hours. You can unclick them, and it's not counted against you because the booking system is different than VIP Kid. But if you don't show up within your class time, if you're not in the classroom 3 minutes before class time, you will be marked a teacher no-show. It will count as one of your cancellations. You get one freebie per month, and as far as cancellations go, in that sense, which is pretty cool, and you are only allowed 6 teacher no-shows in 6 months. And if you don't show up for your first class, they'll cancel your other classes and give them to another teacher because, okay, you're not going to show up for classes today? All right, we'll just find a substitute. So iTutorGroup, okay, here comes my main issue. I have a Chromebook that we got for a really good Black Friday price last year. It has served me well for 1 year. You found a cup, baby? Yeah. Good job, honey. I'll be down in 1 minute, okay? Like I said, my kids need me. You want milkies? All right, baby, I'll be down in a minute. Like I said, my kids need me. I can't just teach extra hours here. So anyway, like I said, I've got this laptop that has a perfectly good camera, perfectly good memory, but it's a Chromebook, and it's not, super expensive, super technologically advanced, but it has served me well for 1 year with VIP Kid. Well, it's not compatible with iTutorGroup. So my husband and I went to Best Buy, and my husband bought me for Christmas a super expensive, nice laptop. And that laptop, I ran all the iTutorGroup. Okay, so you have your preliminary. Yes, my love. Yes? Yes, Deborah. Oh, there's Christmas on the TV. Cool. Thanks for telling me. My kids are little and they love their mommy. I have to go back down to them in just 1 minute. Okay, so with iTutorGroup, they require a computer with a lot of memory. I can't have Manicam on my Chromebook. That's why I have my homemade backgrounds, because I do what I can afford, So I thought this expensive computer is going to have like a better camera. I'm going to have better YouTube videos and everything. I was so disappointed. This is nothing against my husband. My husband and I did so much research to try to find the right computer, and the camera was much lower quality than my camera here. But I was still, with that computer, able to teach my morning of classes, all 5 classes, with VIP Kid. I ran their diagnostic test for iTutorGroup. I'm sorry if I sound ticked off, but we went through a lot of trouble putting up background, paying for ink and paper, buying 4 of these shirts. I ordered the iron-on for my name, buying a laptop and everything because I thought, okay, I'm going to have a second job. I'm going to get more hours. Anyway. Subscribe to my channel because maybe someday YouTube will be a second paycheck eventually if I get over 1,000 subscribers. Maybe someday. And if I get over 1,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a dino raffle. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So I ran the diagnostic test and it said that I passed it. And it said that it sent it into iTutorGroup. And I signed up for my interview. I signed up for my interview for last night at 8:30 p.m. Okay? There was only 2 slots available in the whole week. And that was 8:15 and 8:30. And I chose the 8:30 slot. I set the alarms on my phone. I took a screenshot and everything of the time was 8:30. I received an email reminder that said this is where you need to click to log in. I logged in at 8 o'clock, guys. And I could not figure out for the life of me where to click for my interview. And then I realized on the email it says you'll be able to click a button at 10 minutes till. So at 10 minutes till 8:30, there's like bleep noise on the computer. And so I click the button and it says, you missed your interview. Reschedule it. I'm like, what? I looked at the email. It said that I signed up for the 8:15 time slot. No, I didn't. But okay. So I looked to see if there's another time slot available, and there's none all week. And I'm like, this is just a sign, man. And then I also received an email saying I didn't pass the diagnostic test, that I have screenshots that I passed. So I'm already stressed out about a company I don't even work for yet. In the meantime, my friend that's recruiting me, she's only worked for them for 2.5 weeks, and she already has 3 cancellations against her because of supposed teacher no-shows, because of errors and problems and just ridiculousness. And no matter how much you beg them because you're a newbie and you're still figuring out their technology and they're not user-friendly website, I'm sorry, they aren't that merciful. So I'm looking into maybe I would work for iTutorGroup in like 3 years from now, 7 years from now. Okay, my friend said it perfectly. If VIP Kid and iTutorGroup had a baby, it would be the best company. Because the thing is, iTutorGroup, they've got the free Manny Cam, they've got the free Chinese lessons, they've got the 24/7 hours of availability. But VIP Kid is more user-friendly. They're more teacher-oriented and less the student is always right. They have bonuses and stuff that aren't based on the feedback of the students. In iTutorGroup, they're practically begging the students to give them feedback because they get bonuses and money if they get feedback. And with VIP Kid, it's like, I got some feedback. Okay, cool. The thing is, whether people give you feedback or not does not qualify whether you're a good teacher or not. And whether they give you a 9 or a 10, it may not be you. It might be them. They might be a little bit stricter of a grader. Anyway. So, in the meantime, while I'm upstairs trying to have my interview, my son downstairs with Daddy, he's 16 months. He needs his mama. He's been getting into everything, trying to climb the bunk bed ladder and, pouring milk on the floor and splashing in it and dumping out the potty and all this stuff. And so my kids, they need their mama. I'd love to work more hours, but I'm going to have to wait till my kids are bigger and in school And then iTutorGroup would be a great company to work for during the day, especially if they get their act together and become more user-friendly. And I think if you want to work for iTutorGroup, you've got to have like a $2,000 Mac computer or something, because like these cheapo computers are not compatible with them. So I just for fun, so we returned that expensive laptop because I'm like, if we're going to spend so much money on this laptop, it better have the best camera. It better have the best memory. It better work perfectly. It better, pass the diagnostic test with flying colors. And it didn't. It was just a disappointment. And we had done research and a lot of work trying to decide which computer to get for the right price, with the right amount of memory and everything, and that computer just didn't work out for us, but oh well. And my kids need me. As you heard, they're calling for me right now. Not right now, but a few minutes ago. And so, yeah, I think iTutorGroup is probably a good company for someone who's in a different situation than me, someone who has a better computer than me, someone who can work more hours than me. I'm not totally throwing them in the trash because maybe I'd like to work for them someday. I don't like that they don't have a creative background. I don't even know if they would have accepted my map and my teacher name, but I just don't like just the plain logo all over the background. I've seen it on so many YouTube videos, and I think it's ugly. I'm so spoiled by VIP Kid that they let me have my teacher background decorated how I want it to be. And like, I'm a creative person, so that's what I like. I know a lot of people love Manicam, but I've just gotten used to my computer does not have sufficient memory for a program like Manicam, so I haven't been able to dive into that whole new world of technological advances in the ESL classroom. I'm still over here with my puppets and my popsicle sticks and my printouts and my magnets and stuff, and I think I'll be doing that for another year probably, because I found out that I love my Chromebook. I might buy a webcam to have better external webcam to have better quality YouTube videos eventually, but if you work for iTutorGroup and something that I said has offended you, I apologize. If you work for VIP Kid and you're considering applying for iTutorGroup, go for it. Take into account, okay, if you're applying for iTutorGroup, before you do, write down what hours and days that you want to work, and then convert it to 14 hours later to Taiwan time, because you're going to need to give them the Taiwan times of the 10 hours that you want to work every single week, and that's going to be your solid booked. You're going to be booked in those times. You can open additional bookings besides that. So anyway, I hope this video didn't totally make someone mad, but I thought before I tear down my background, I wanted to give my 2 cents about why I applied for iTutorGroup, why it wasn't a good fit for me. And I just felt like I'm a Christian, right? And my prayer is that God would just constantly be making his will clear in his timing in my life. And VIP Kid is like a wide open door for me, right? And iTutorGroup was like a slam door in my face over and over again, with my kids needing me, with the computer not passing the diagnostic test, with having to get a new computer and that one not passing it either, and with the last straw was scheduling conflicts. I scheduled a time and they said, nope, you scheduled it 15 minutes before. And maybe that was my bad. Maybe I clicked 8:15 and I meant to click 8:30 and I screenshot it wrong. I'll have to look back on my screenshots. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Anyway. Happy teaching. Oh, I also wanted to say, like, the reason I chose iTutorGroup over a bunch of other companies is all those other companies are China based, so they have the same schedule as VIP Kid. So if I wanted to add to my hours, I couldn't, because there's like a list of like maybe 15 companies, 8 to 15 companies, and they all have the same exact schedule as VIP Kid. iTutorGroup's the first one that I've heard of. There may be many out there I haven't heard of, but it's the first one I've heard of that is in several countries. My wish and my desire is that VIP Kid will soon do what they have been telling the press that they're going to do. They're going to expand to other countries. And in doing that, I hope that will expand our hours, because I hope that when my kids are in school, I would like to teach during the day. Maybe I'll do that someday with iTutorGroup. Maybe I'll do that someday with VIP Kid or a different company. We'll see. My kids are crying for me. I hope this video was helpful for you. I'm sorry it was a little bit all over the place, but that was my 2 cents about why I applied for and chose not to work for iTutorGroup. Thanks. Bye.